Will only succeed, only consolidate if it is the only game in town. But that means to me that democracy has to be appreciated in and of itself.
Yes.
And even if, let's say you have democracy and the GDP growth rate, the economic growth rate drops by 2%, then a true believer in democracy would say, never mind, that's okay, because democracy, it's about human dignity, okay? Have we got that far yet in Indonesia, or are Indonesians thinking to themselves, if this government doesn't deliver, then who needs democracy? How far are we?
We are in the transitions. I cannot say that all Indonesians believe in the idea of democracy.
Right.
Okay? Surveys have shown that some percentage of the society, small, 5-8%,
Right.
still questioning whether democracy is a proper approach for Indonesia. Modern democracy, liberal democracy, that is being questioned. However, these populations, these groups were participating in the democratic process.
Right.
And I think and they're losing. I mean, it's not winning, they're losing. And if the definitions of democracy is the only game in town, they are playing in the game. And I think if the losing parties willing to stay in this process, you're consolidating. And I think that's where we're heading now. It doesn't mean that this makes the government no longer subject whether or not they deliver or not. I think the issue is more on if they fail to deliver, they will switch
To another party.
to
But
another
stay
party.
within the
But
system.
Stay within the
Yeah,
system.
right, right.
And I think it's important. And in many democracies, new democracies, there's always threat. The old players who are still there, all the remnants of old players, and those who are ideologically against democracy. It's always there. And I think the challenge of Indonesia today is how can we continue this? And this is where international community comes in.
Yeah.
Don't punish because we practice democracy. Why I said that? You look at Vietnam, you look at China. Their economic development is there. Certainty is there. You invest a lot. You go there and practice. Why? Because there is policy certainty. Well, that's giving incentive to non-democracy. Why? Because this democratic people in the transition democracy are noisy. The policy uncertainty is not there. But that's the nature of democracy. It takes some time until it's stabilized.